Hello and welcome to Raw Vision and Dimma's dissection of the North Melbourne game down in Hobart on Friday night. And I guess, Dimma, in reflection, looking at the game, you would have been pretty disappointed with the contested ball. Pretty early in the game, it was pretty average.
Yeah, it was. We set ourselves against North Melbourne. I think they're the best side in the competition with that and their tackle pressure as well. So we expected our boys to do a lot better in that area, but the die was cast pretty early in my books. First play of the game, they got it straight out of centre bounce and went down for a goal, basically uncontested. So we were really disappointed. We addressed that with our players this week, so expect a lot better effort in that part of the game. And North Melbourne, to their credit, I think we were incredibly poor, but they were terrific in and around the contest, and they probably taught us a lesson. So
they've got some big balls in there, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, but so have we. But we probably just probably little things like this, just these little cough ups that cost us, and we just couldn't get out of tackles all night either. Whereas they just were a lot cleaner and. They made us look second rate, so really disappointing in that facet of the game, so we've got to make sure we improve that this week.
Some of the ball use going inside 50, you'd turn it over, but then they were able to get clean ball all the way down the other end. It's really a 12-point play, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. This is one here. This is Jack kicking on his left foot inside 50. This goes all the way back the other end for a goal. We had 4 of those on the night, so opportunities where we should score that turn into opposition scores against, and as soon as Brett misses a tackle inside, all of a sudden exposes our defence, the ball gets over the back, they get a goal as a result. So, ball use inside 50, we once again planned pretty thoroughly for that. North are one of the better sides at folding numbers back inside 50, and we sort of had to be better at understanding when to go quick and when to go slow. This one here, Brett misses, but Ben Griffiths doesn't actually engage his opponent at any stage, and his man drops off. So we knew that if they got a number of these kicks, it was always going to hurt us. And once again, another 12-point play from this one. Defensively in this situation, they shouldn't be taking these marks, and we coughed up 4 of those goals on the night. So really disappointing. Effectively, where we should get 6 points, they ended up getting 6 the other way. So
absolutely, you had the clearances. I thought Sean Hampson got his hand on it pretty well. I think they almost planned for that because he had plus 34 hitouts. But I don't think we got a real advantage from it.
No, we didn't. Once again, we went over this with our players. Sean is having a terrific season in this part of his game, but once again, you become too predictable in the ruck when you're going against probably a non-ruckman. In saying that, Magic had a reasonable game also, but they probably read our hits a lot better than what our players did. I thought our physicality once again around the contest was second rate on the night. And the thing that really hurt us was around the ground, whilst disappointing, was the centre bounce. We couldn't quite get the dominance we were looking for. That's the one time that you are generally one-on-one within a contest. And third quarter, we were demoralised in that part of the game, and in a 10-minute period, I think we gave up 5 goals, 2 from centre bounce, but the majority of them were, based off stoppage inside 50 as well. So disappointing.
So when they're reading Sean's hands, did we just need to adjust that? Is that what you would have been looking for?
There's probably a couple of things here. We went to go to a more ball up type setup, if that makes sense, because the cricket pitch made it incredibly difficult to actually players to keep their feet. Once again, they handle a lot better, but we're probably 2 on the move, as we saw with that one there at various stages. And once you get going on a cricket pitch, there's no turning back. You're like on an ice rink. So we didn't handle the conditions that well. So once again, we're really disappointed with that part of our game.
I've got some things to work on. One positive, I think Sean Griggs' form's been outstanding. He was great on Friday night.
Yeah, he was okay. We probably had a conversation this morning, Sean. His offensive game was okay, but there were some elements of his defensive game that we weren't too happy with. But he's had a fantastic season, Sean. He's really improved, I think, in his contested ball and defensive efforts. So we were pretty pleased with his season overall. He still had a good game, but not quite to the level that I expect.
Okay, thanks for joining us, Dimma.
Thanks, mate.
It's the Gold Coast on Sunday at the MCG, and it is fun day, family fun day. Kids get in for free, so bring the family along. Plenty of activities and some meal deals there. They don't give it away free, the MCG, but you'll get a discount, so get along to the game Sunday. That's been Dimma's Dissection.